to the Leader of the Council, Councillor Cotton. In his oral response to my oral question in January's full council meeting, he said, "I understand that there wasn't a particularly high level of absenteeism," and we were talking about waste collection, so it relates to fleet and waste, having been advised by the Cabinet member on those matters. Now, in question E5 for today's papers, we see that in December, there were, amongst the 829 staff, 2,058 days off sick, which is an average absence of just under 2.5 days for each member of staff, which would equate on a pro rata basis to around 30 days in a calendar year if that rate continued. Does he not believe that such a level is particularly high, or was he perhaps misinformed by the Cabinet member?
Leader to reply.
Well, Mayor, rather than comment on figures on the hoofers as well, I would certainly ask for those figures to be further looked into. However, I would just observe that many of those involved in that work will be working outside in winter, and I think they are probably more prone to many of the flus and other things that tend to circulate in that time of year.
Supplementary question, Cllr Roger Harmer.
Yeah, thank you, Lord Mayor. I mean, I do fully accept that that is an area of work that is going to be prone to higher than normal levels of sickness, but those levels are, truly exceptionally high. And can he undertake more generally to ensure that this council will actively manage and support staff where it is necessary, levels of absence, and to ensure that where levels of absence are that high in any part of the organisation, they are reduced so that citizens get the level of service that they require.
Leader to reply.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. I can absolutely agree with that. We need to ensure that we are managing absenteeism effectively, and that we are putting the appropriate support into staff. Many of our staff are undertaking very difficult and challenging roles at the front line, and they need to know that as their employer, we are providing them with the appropriate support and management oversight. I know that there's a number of changes that we are taking forward at the moment to strengthen that, and that will continue to be the case.
Thank you. Go on, Julia.